Hi Flosstube, my name is Jennifer. I am the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is July 7th, 2022. It's been a while since I've been here. Things have just been crazy. I always laugh when people are like, oh, teachers, you've got, 2 months off. And I'm like, I wish I did. Been to a lot of workshops this month so far. We have like 25 modules that we have to take also that I have to work on. So has kept me busy. But then I also got to go take care of my grandson, and it was fabulous. He is the cutest thing. He's 2 and talks up a storm and loves Paw Patrol. So of course I got to learn all about Paw Patrol. No, I mean, I hadn't heard of it. So anyway, that was wonderful. I haven't been home very much, and when we are home, we're doing construction jobs around the house. So I haven't even had time to go sew with my mom. And I'm like, by golly, it's already July. I'm going to make some time. So I'm looking forward to that, and we'll talk about that when we get to my quilt project. What else? Oh, my husband and I, we have 5 kids, and we've always bought their cars, and but now they've all taken over their payments. Everything is, so now I get to go get my own car. So I bought a car. It's used, it's not new, but it's new to me, and I'm very excited. So I don't have to share a vehicle with my husband. I have to keep watching the clock on my computer because I have to go pick him up. He does tennis lessons every morning until today. It's 11. I have to have him picked up, and it's 10:07. So we may not get this all in one take. We'll see. I haven't really been able to film or video any floss tubes, mainly because I'm never here by myself. My son and my husband, of course, live here. Now my son goes back to college next month in August, and my husband has tennis lessons in the mornings, so I could do it then. But then my son will be home. So I'm like, well, okay, not then. And then some nights my husband has like open gym or strength and conditioning because he's a coach. And anyway, but then my son will be here. Or then my daughter came to visit, which is wonderful. Love seeing her. But it's just like every time I'm like, oh, I could be making a video, and then somebody's here. So, but it's okay. Or I have to go pick him up. That's another thing. Anyway, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've forgotten to tell you. I think that's about it. A lot of construction. It's super, super hot here. It's well over 100 every day. And so I always watch videos, and people have these beautiful flowers and everything. My yard is brown because, one of our wells stopped working, and I was a little panicked because we have cattle that drink out of our wells. We have a second well, so we went ahead and went to the second well. Well, that's the stinky well, we call that one, because it has a lot of minerals in it and turns everything yellow. I hate washing whites when we are on that well, but we had to go to that one because we had half an inch of rain last week, but before that it's been months. I mean, we're officially in a drought. And when you live on well water and your well goes dry, it's just really, really scary. So, but like I was saying, my grass is like dead. I mean, it's just brown. It does have some weeds like growing up in it from that half an inch of rain. So there is a little bit of green. It's just that it's weeds. It's fine, whatever. I do have a few flowers that I water, but I'm so sad when I see the ladies up in the north that have these lush green yards and beautiful flower beds, but it's okay. It's all right. It's just so hot. I don't like the heat. If you can hear a fan going, it's because it's already 98 degrees and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm in my craft room, which is the sunroom, and so it doesn't have very good air conditioning out here. So I do have a fan going. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would just be miserable. All right, let's get to it. So I had a finish. well, it's kind of a finish. So this is Berry Baskets, and it's the Scarlet House and Heartstring Samplery did it. Oh, let me put my glasses on so I can see if it's in focus or not. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yes. And it's really pretty. And so you do one side, and a friend, sorry, Texas, a friend does the other. And so Kippy, the academic stitcher, and I decided to do this one together. And I actually finished my half. Look at this. And I put my initials in it. Now, there weren't any, oh, there's a little thread right there. Or floss. It's probably floss, Jennifer. No, looks like thread. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, the chart didn't have letters, and so I had to make it up. And so it doesn't look very good, but that's okay. And then we discussed it, and I hadn't read the instructions, which I probably should read the instructions. But we didn't do the over one verse because to me it would be easier to sew it together and then do all the over one on the whole thing. So that's what we decided. And that may be what's in the instructions. We just didn't read the instructions. Shocker, right? Okay, so there's my finish. So Kippy and I will just switch those out when I go to see. Oh, I did go to Lubbock too. That was another place I went. I went to see the girls, and I got to see Kippy. Oh, I didn't pull that out. I'll have to go pull that out. I was in her class she did at Patty's Heart. So cute. Wait till you see it. All right. Let me put this back over here. Now, I have not started on the other side yet, but I will show you what I've been working on. All right. So that was my finish. I have a almost finish. And it's this from the Heart Needle Art. Isn't this cute? And this is Freedom Quaker. It's super, super sweet. Now, when I started this one, it's on like 32 or 36. It feels like the X's are huge. And I started it a long time ago. But I finished it. One day I was thinking, okay, I had finished the Berry Bowl sampler. I wanted to work on one of my smaller projects that I could actually finish. And so I just reached into my buckets, pulled this one out, and I'm going to stand up so I can make sure you can see it well. And this is what I have. So the X's to me, the crosses look really, really big, but I think it's okay. When I had last picked this up, this tree was not finished. The bird was not even there. The flag was not there. So I had some of this finished. I had the whole blue around here. I had the let, but then I changed the brown color because the called for brown, the one that I had, was super light and I did not like it. So I changed it to a darker brown. I think it was Picnic Basket, but I'm not 100% sure. And then everything else down here, I just finished recently. So all I have left is to finish this flower right here. The piece of flower, the red. And then I am finished. Very excited. I'm thinking it's going to fit. Now, I use the knuckle trick. This is what I teach my students when I taught elementary school. For an adult, most adults, now mine's bigger, I've got big hands. This is about an inch. And a child, I teach them that this is about an inch. But, so I counted that way. So not, very, now I do have rulers around here, I could measure it. I think it may fit in a 5x7 frame. It may be a little bit too big. I'm not real sure. If it does fit, then I'm going to, just put it in. I own multiple 5x7 frames. If not, I may make it into a flat fold. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not going to pay to get it framed. So super, super cute. So that's an almost finished. I'm hoping to finish it today. Where am I putting things? I don't even know. Oh, and this is Hannah Pepper. Now, this is from Fine Lines Magazine. This, you can't really see it. It's not very good. But if you'll go watch, Kitten Stitcher has a new video out. Ugh, my heart did a little somersault when I saw that she had a new video. And she shows her finished Hannah Pepper. Now, I'm doing mine on, like, I have a whole yard here of Duxbury. Most of y'all know I started it. I actually have the piece over here because I started something else on it. This is the piece of Duxbury that I had started it on, and then I found that the count was off. And, oh, hold on 1 second. My daughter's calling. Okay, try this again. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, Kitten Stitcher had a new video out, and she finished this. So, Hannah Pepper. So, it is in 4 issues of Fine Lines Magazine. The first one is Summer 2002, and you can find them on eBay. I thought it was going to be difficult to find. They were pretty easy to find. And so, Ellen, who I follow on Instagram, and I guess she watches my videos. I was very excited. I don't know if she watches my videos or saw it on Instagram. She emailed me and said that she had notes that she took when she was completing it. For example, that the stitch count was off, and she changed some floss. And, oh, I didn't put my jewelry back on. I was washing dishes. Now my fingers feel naked. Okay. That's beside the point. Anyway, so she was kind enough to email me all of her list of notes that she took when she was stitching it. And she is a prolific stitcher. If you don't follow her, you really need to. But, so I went ahead and I have this started. And it's on a full yard. I mean, I could cut it, but it's so pretty. It's my favorite linen. So anyway, so this is how far I've gotten. I went all the way across to make sure that I could get there. And now I'm going to go all the way down to make sure. But I wanted to start working on some motifs. And when she did her color changes, I liked the colors that she picked out. So I ripped out a whole bunch of stuff and redid them with her colors. So, it's just so pretty. It's going to be so pretty. And this is on 40 count Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit, which, like I said, is my favorite. It's like their stained linen. It's got these. Can you see the stains? I like them. It makes it look old. Okay. So I did that, and it doesn't look like a bunch of work because, like I said, I ripped stuff out and started anew. All right. Oh, another thing I did was I went and got my hair cut. I chopped it off. Very excited. Okay, so that's Hannah Pepper. Then I joined Teresa Koget's Patreon group, so I'm one of her patrons now. And I'm in her tier 4, and they are doing a stitch along. And it's a mystery, but they've already seen, I wasn't a member at the time, and they got to vote on which one they wanted her to chart. And so this one is called Strawberry Manor. And so you can kind of see, you know, what's going to be there. But she just highlighted the portion that's in this month's chart. And the way she's releasing it, it's like, I think she released the first one June 17th, and I joined her Patreon like June 26th or 27th, which I guess was not too smart because then I got charged, and then I got charged again on the 1st, but it's fine. So I really wanted to join in on this, and I can't remember whose channel I saw this on. Anyway, if I think of it, I'll let you know. But it's called Strawberry Manor, and it will be released to everyone. I'm not one of those that I'm like, ooh, look, I got it before you. That's not what I'm showing you. I'm just saying that if you're interested in it, it will be released eventually. But for right now, you can only get it in tier 4 in her Patreon, which is, it's not expensive at all. And she releases, you get like 3 charts every month, and you get discounts out of her store. I mean, it is a bargain. I belong to 3. I belong to Teresa Kogut's, Fox and Rabbit, and Farm Girls. So, and this, I almost have finished this month. Isn't that the cutest thing? This is the piece of Duxbury that I had started Hannah Pepper on over here. So I just came onto this side because I do love this linen. And look at this lovely big splotch right here. Isn't that beautiful? So I wish that Karen and Bryn could send me some of their rain. They're getting like flooded in Australia. It's just the sweetest thing. So this is 40 count Duxbury also. And like I said, this is her. I gotta look at the time. Okay. This is in her Patreon. If you're interested in doing it now, if not, then just wait. It'll come out. Not a big deal. Okay. I also am joining Pam of Just Keep Stitching in Twin Peak Primitives American Trilogy. And you can find this on their Etsy shop. And they also have a website also. Is it down here? Nope. Oh, of course the one I brought, it just has this information here. But these are the 3 charts, and they're not the same height, and so I've charted them out, or I've got the outlines done, and I want to put the smaller one in the middle, and I'm going to put We the People, and I want to put a flag that's flying through, like behind the We the People. And so, and then I don't know about the border, because 2 of these have borders that I'm like, oh, those are beautiful. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll do that all the way around. I haven't finished playing with it. I mean, I just started using the PC stitch because I have some samplers I need to get charted. My thing is I need to like have a class in it because I don't know how to make it thin into a chart, and so everybody can stitch it if they want to, kind of a thing. So anyway, so I started with Lady Liberty. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. I decided to stitch mine on 28 count stone, and I am stitching it over 1. So here is my progress. Isn't she just so pretty? The American flag just catches my breath whenever I see one flying. And then the Statue of Liberty, so beautiful, so beautiful. So this is how far I've gotten. I only stitched on it a couple of days. I started it July 1st, which is when the sale started, and I'm in their Facebook. They have a Facebook group also, and the reason I didn't get to stitch on that one much is because I was stitching on, I was trying to finish the Quaker, Liberty Quaker, what was it called? I just showed it. Oh, it's tough getting older, isn't it? I just showed Liberty Quaker, didn't I? I'm pretty sure it's Liberty Quaker. What did I do with it? Oh, it's down here. I mean, this really doesn't matter, but nope, that's the other one. I don't know. I guess I ate it. It's not here. Okay, let's move on, shall we? And now I may have worked on other ones besides these, but it's been a while since I've been on here, and I just grabbed the ones that I knew I had worked on. So the last one is Stitching with the Housewives. They have all these little seed stitches, and I've said this before, I'm not so much into so much of their stuff, but I love them. I love watching them. But these, something about them, I'm stitching them over 1 on 28 count, and so that's as wide as it's going to be. And I have these little paper seed packets that are like blank that I can put this in and decorate it. So it's a way to like blend my cross stitch and my junk journaling hobbies together. It's going to be super cute. My problem is I'm doing it on this because the seed packets are brown, like a craft paper brown. And so I didn't want to do it on black. But then some of the things in here, I'm not sure what color I'm going to change them to. So we'll see. But that's what I'm going to do. And so I did start on that. Just a little start. Hadn't gotten back to it. Oh, okay. I also joined in on Lori Holt's Granny Square. And so I've always wanted to learn to crochet. And so she has YouTube videos out, and it's wonderful because even I learned how to do it. So I was very excited about that. And so at first I had picked these colors, and these are from, now don't look at them because they're not so perfect. Well, that's the back anyway. But you know, they're my first ones. And I thought I got these colors, if that's the back too. I got these colors at Hobby Lobby. And they're like a silkier yarn. I had to think about floss string. I couldn't come up with the right word. Gotta look at the time. And so I made some that are in these colors. And then I was like, which to me, they could be fall. I think it would be a good fall quilt. But the yarn is very slick. And so then I went to the Tinsmith's Wife because she's got rooms of yarn. And so because it's knitting and for knitting and crocheting. So I picked out a red and a creamy white. And so I've been making granny squares with this. And I really like this. And I'm going to put them together with the red. Red and white, blue and white I just love those combinations. So I think I really like this one more. And I like this yarn more. Now, it is not as soft as this. So, I mean, you know, if I had to curl up with one, I guess this one would be nice. But I like the way this one looks more than I like the way this one looks. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just going to keep making some. I just make 1 or 2 a day, and one day I'll do something with it. Or not. Knowing me, or not. Okay, so that was another whip. I'm looking around. I did finish all of my Dear Jane quilts, squares, and triangles. Except I still am working on appliquing some of the blocks. They're not fully appliqued yet. This one is an applique, and you can tell it hasn't been squared up. That's why the edges look bad. This is one of the ones. I've already appliqued this one. You can see where it's been stitched on. So there's that one. This one, I did a reverse applique. So it needs to be squared up, but it's fine. But it's a reverse applique and an applique. So, and then this is just a couple of the triangles that I did. With a little bit of applique here and then over here. And these are 2 more that haven't been squared up. Anyway, so now I need to go to Mom's and we need to do the 4 corners. They're like big triangle-ish looking pieces, and then we'll be finished. So then we can start putting it together. I'm very excited about that. Very excited. Also, I have been working on, I made this lap book last year, and it like comes out, and I can put this, at the end, I'll put a video of me flipping through it, and I thought, you know what, I would like to make a smaller one. And I think I'm going to make it and show y'all how to make one if you're interested. And so I've started this one. You can see I've started put a little gesso on the front because I'm going to decorate the fronts. But I'll flip through both of these and I will have a video. I can start videoing next week. My son is gone this week and next week to a church workshop class kind of thing in Colorado. So he and his girlfriend both went. And then my husband will go back to having like afternoon, like open gyms twice next week and in the afternoon, and his tennis lessons every morning. So I will have some time to actually video. So I plan on having those up. I also have a quilt. I still don't understand how to, one of my viewers told me about Linktree. And so I made an account. So they said I could put things on there and people could just get them for free, which is great. I just can't figure out how to get the things on there. So I just have a couple of simple sewing projects that I'm going to video. And so either you're going to have to screenshot it, you know, with your phone or something. I don't know if I can't figure out Linktree. So those I'm going to start next week. Although, oh no, next week I go to CAMT. CAMT, it's the Council for the Advancement of Mathematics Teachers. And so I'll be gone Wednesday through Saturday. No, we leave Tuesday. So I may only get one of those done. And then the next week, my mom and I go on our woolly retreat. So it may not be until, I tell you, the summer just goes, whoosh. Okay, well, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll get them up. Maybe I can work on them Saturday. I'll just tell my husband, don't listen. The problem is he just sits right there and watches TV. So he's going to have to like turn his TV off. And it's the only TV in the house anymore. Okay, and now I'm just like blathering. So let's talk about some haul I got. I mentioned that I was in Farm Girl's Patreon. And we receive linen from her. I think it's 4 times a year. So once a quarter. And then this is the second linen that we've received from her. And I get 40 count. And it looks like... Now, when I watch these back, it always looks more exact. But right now, it's darker than it's showing. I have a fluorescent light right here, and it helps when I'm videoing down, especially, but it doesn't help with the color accuracy. I mean, it looks better back here, but it's a darker, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful color. I just don't know what to equate to its color. Anyway, so she just sent those out, and with it, she sent a letter talking about how Zweigart was not making linen right now, and it may be a couple of weeks. But she has all of hers bought enough to finish the year with. But then she also sent this cute little glassine bag, and I saw through what one of them was, and I was very excited. Took me back to my childhood. They're like Pop Rocks. It's a different brand. This one says Tilte Pop Boom Popping Candy, but I'm assuming it's just like Pop Rocks from my childhood. Loved that candy. Santa still puts it in my kid's stocking because it's just the cutest thing. And then this cute little with a American flag waxer. Isn't that cute? So she sent that. Then put it back together so I don't lose it. I pre-ordered the Scrappiness is Happiness book by Lori Holt. And it's a really nice book. It's spiral bound, so it's, you know, will lay flat. And it has tons of patterns in it. I love this right here. It's really pretty. So I haven't had a chance to look through it. I just got it in the mail. But if you pre-ordered it, you also got this So Scrappy, what is it called? Spools. And I thought that's a super cute quilt. I wouldn't want to make a big one, but I would make like a wall hanging for in here in my sewing room. So that's cute. So I got that in. Also, when I was watching Michelle Rudy, Farm Girl, she showed Under the Garden Moon has an embroidery, like block of the month kind of a thing. And you learn all the embroidery stitches. So this is the one I got this. So this is my third one that I've received. And she always puts the cutest stuff in. Like, look at this cute little pin cushion. How cute is that? I'm going to have to order one of these for my mom. I think it's super cute. Then she always sends the size needle that you need for that month. And then this time she also sent this thimble. This thimble is made for if you have nails. You can stick it through. And I don't know how tough it is, but it also is sticky, so it helps grab. Now, my favorite thimble actually has a metal top, but then has this silicone around it, so it grabs your finger. I'll show you one day. She sends the thread, and it's usually pearl cotton that you're going to need. And then she sends the month's lesson. And I'll be honest, I haven't done any of them yet. But I am going to start because I do want to learn to embroidery. And so it's always in tissue paper. Oh, check the time. Looking. Oh, I can't see without my... Oh, crap. I got to get going in a minute. Okay. So these are the flosses that you're going to need for the pages. And then she sends the instructions. And then she sends the page and the interfacing already pre-cut. So I think I'm going to get started on that pretty soon. All right, I'm going to put everything back in. Oh, I also today am planning on making another video with more of my charts. I've had people ask when I was going to go through the rest of my boxes. So I plan on doing that today. All right, what else did I get? It's been a while, so I watched Brenda and Laura of Brenda and the Serial Starter. Of course, I think everybody does. And I found out that my unicorn chart, the only one that I had, is being released by 1884 Stitchery. Is that what it's called? I've ordered from them before. Isn't it 1884? It doesn't say on here. Is it Stitchery or... I think it, yeah. 1884 Stitchery. Just Google it. I think it's 1884stitchery.com. But I've ordered from them before. They are fast. Like, she had this mailed out the day I ordered it. I got it 2 days later. I've wanted to stitch this ever since I saw Saltbox Stitcher. I've lost her name. I'm really bad with names. She's so cute. I met her in person. She's such a sweet lady. Oh my gosh. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, so, and it just calls for DMC. I'm like, well, heck yeah, I can do this. So I may start this pretty soon. I wonder how that would look with Michelle Rudy's fabric she sent me. Oh, no, this one's a greener color. I don't know. Anyway, so I got that. And of course, no chart can travel alone. So I got this one, which is Prize Your Liberty. Sorry. It's like by Marilee A. Beams. I've never heard of it, but I love this. How cute is that? Prize. Wow, Jennifer. Prize Your Liberty. Words. It's been too long since I've been in school. I miss my kids. I cannot wait for school to start up again. Oh, so excited. Okay, then I got Helen Murray Needle Made Designs, and I got this from The Tinsmith's Wife. And it's just one that I saw that had come out, and so she held it for me. I got all of these, like, it's been a while. Oh, I don't even know why you're there. Hold on. I've got stuff stuck in here. Stuff stuck in. Okay, and Amanda Jewell, The Scarlet Letter. And this is one that Wendy at The Tinsmith's Wife ordered for me. I just think it's so interesting looking. It's just so different than anything else. Oh, darn, I gotta go. Okay, a Danish sampler from 1790. Oh, it's upside down. How funny is that? I gotta turn this out. Turn this around because the picture's upside down. How cool is that? These are ones that I don't know if I would actually start them anytime soon, but I really do like looking at them. And I'd like to look through the book. This one is Catherine Metcalf. And these are all The Scarlet Letter. Isn't that pretty? Now this one I would like to start soon. I love these trees up here. This is Elizabeth Gooding, Scarlet Letter. Isn't that pretty? And look at this. Oh, a flame stitch sampler. Isn't that amazing? Really like that one. And Jane Howell, which I got kitted up. And because of the yellow. I do love yellow. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness gracious. And I got it kitted up with Weeks Dye Work 46 count beige. And then the silks. Okay. I'm looking around and I think that's it. And it's time for me to go. So, that's good. I will make a video this afternoon. Destashing video. So, I'm going to take the other ones down so that anything that didn't sell on those videos, I'm just going to roll over to the next video. So, alright, Flosstube. It was great seeing y'all. And I'll see you in just a little bit. And hopefully I'll have a few tutorials coming up, depending with my traveling. We'll see how it goes. Be kind to each other. Bye. Okay, I just remembered. I had to go pick up my husband, so I'm back now. I didn't show you, sorry, the quilt that I did with Kippy. And this is what it's going to look like right here. It's a double Irish chain, and these are the blocks that I've made so far. They're actually 2 blocks put together, and I just have to finish putting them all together and then sew them together. So hopefully I'll have that for you next time. And I also forgot to video the journals, or they're actually called lap books or something like that. Oh, don't fall. So I'm going to do that very quickly, and all of this is going to be at the end of the video because I already finished the other part, so just one second. Okay, so this is the first lap book I made, and I made it last year, and it is just made out of chipboard, and it opens up like this, and then this side opens. Oh, I have it upside down. Well, that would be helpful if I had it the correct way. So it opens this way, and then on this side it opens here, and I have an envelope here and an envelope here. I never finished it. I was still working on it. That's what it's supposed to be. And then these open up, and this is a big envelope here that I made out of some scrapbook paper. and then it just has a closing like this. And I put a cute little charm on it there. And then I have two signatures. I do have it upside down. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I have these signatures in here. I thought it was right this way. You can tell I haven't worked on it in over a year. So then you open this, yeah. And then this pocket I added with this vintage postcard. I love old postcards. And it actually holds this part closed. So this opens up and opens like this, and there's another pocket here. And I'd never finished adding anything because I haven't decided what I was going to do with it yet. And that holds it all together. Then I have two more signatures, just old paper, coffee dyed paper, just all sorts of book pages, different things. And then here, these are all envelopes. Envelopes, depends on how you say it. And so here's an envelope here. I really should have something that I could stick in there so I can show you. There's chipboard. That's not helpful. I just need a piece of paper. You would think in all this mess I could find one simple piece of paper. Well, here we go. So this one, so there's an envelope here. There's one here. Then this one opens and then opens again. And I had made a little tuck here. And then one down here. And these are vellum pages. And then an envelope here. Hope you can see this because I can't really see what you're seeing. And then this one has acetate so you can see through it. And it flips up. And so you can put stuff here, journaling. I figure I'll put a journaling spot here. And this, you can put something in here if you want. A tag is what I was figuring I would put there. Two envelopes here. And then this one has the same circular closure. I just haven't put the tie there. And then it opens. And opens. And opens. And like I said, I hadn't finished putting everything together. It's just, I just started it. So it's just like the bones of it. But it's huge. I mean, it's big. It's a big, big, big. I was going to make this actually my 2002 journal. But I ended up, not 2002, 2022. But, I did not because I never finished it. So I decided, well, Jennifer, maybe you should make a little one and make it on camera. So I was making a prototype because I thought that would probably be better than me trying to do it, you know, without any idea what I was going to do. And so it's about 2¼ inches, the spine is. And like I said, I put gesso here and I haven't finished decorating it yet. I just covered all the surfaces of the tag board. It's just made out of tag board like this. Chipboard, some people call it. It's super stiff, so it's not like cardstock. It's heavier. But I actually saw, I think it was either Pink Porch Prints or Monarch Prints that gave me this idea right here. And when I make the tutorial, I'll link everything to the channels so you can see them. I like this one much better than the previous one, but this one I actually printed. This is a digital print on vellum, and it has a card inside right here. And I just added a tree and an old button. So, and this is just a vellum paper. So, like that. And that goes here in this pocket. And then this one flips open. And this one flips open. And so this is an envelope. And then I made 2 pockets here and here. And then this one is an envelope that I just made. And this, they're like little files. And I just used digital prints and cut them out, traced them and cut them out. So, like I said, I haven't finished with them. And I put these here. This is what started the whole idea when I saw her make this. And like I said, I will link this. These are actually, I printed these on vellum and cut and glued these little pockets together and created the pockets. And this, there's like a little card. I put a little thumb notch so it's easier to get in it. And for this one, everything's very florally, and so I just had a digital kit that included these little flowers, and so I put those in there. But I thought it'd be cute with pictures, because when you pull this, it actually, it's like a waterfall, and it goes through all of them like this. Isn't that the cutest? So then, oh, got stuck. And you just push it back up. There we go. And then on this side, so this is the center spine. On this side, I just made a little mini journal, and I just clipped it in with this little clip. And I just made this out of some old paper and coffee dyed, avocado dyed. This one, the bluer ones were done with the red cabbage. And so then I just made it clip right there so it can just stay there. And then I do love these pockets. So I did this one, and so it has a pocket in here, and this is just something I'm going to make that's going to go in there. So, but this is the bare bones of it. And so I am going to make a tutorial on how to make this, if you would be interested in it. Hopefully it will be out soon. I'll be able to start filming it hopefully next week. We'll see. All right, well, I think now that's it. So I'm going to have to add this to the other videos. So it was great seeing you, and be kind to each other. Bye, Flosstube.